Have you ever climbed into bed early, slept for what seemed like a full 8 hours, and still woke up feeling as though your body had barely rested? If that sounds familiar, you're not imagining it. After the age of 60, the challenge often isn't getting enough sleep, it's getting the kind of sleep your body actually needs. Deep sleep is where the real magic happens. It's during these precious hours that your brain organizes memories, your immune system strengthens its defenses, and your body begins repairing the wear and tear of another day. But to enter and stay in those deeper stages of sleep, your brain depends on one remarkable nutrient: tryptophan. Think of tryptophan as the first domino in a chain reaction. Once it reaches your brain, it's converted into serotonin, the chemical that helps you feel calm, relaxed, and emotionally balanced. Then serotonin is transformed into melatonin, the hormone that gently tells your body it's time to stay asleep. Without enough of these building blocks, your body may drift into sleep, only to struggle to remain there. Natural peanut butter contains tryptophan, but what makes it especially interesting is its combination of healthy fats. Those fats help slow digestion and provide a steady stream of nutrients throughout the night, giving your brain more time to use what it needs. Instead of forcing your body to sleep, you're simply giving it the ingredients to support the process naturally. That's a completely different approach. Several studies have suggested that older adults who consume balanced evening snacks containing protein and healthy fats often experience better sleep efficiency than those who go to bed hungry. The goal isn't simply to sleep longer, it's to spend more time in the restorative stages of sleep, where healing actually happens. But falling asleep is only half the battle. For many adults over 60, the real challenge isn't drifting off, it's staying asleep until morning. Let's look at one surprising reason why. The hunger hormones that may be quietly waking you up. Have you ever gone to bed feeling completely satisfied after dinner, only to wake up a few hours later feeling strangely restless? Maybe you don't feel truly hungry, you don't hear your stomach growling, but something feels off. You toss and turn, you change positions, you check the clock. 2:30 in the morning. You close your eyes again, hoping sleep will return. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you're awake for the next hour, wondering what happened. Most people assume it's stress. Others blame getting older. Some even think they simply have bad sleep. But in many cases, something much simpler is happening. Your body is quietly asking for fuel. The surprising part is that you may not recognize it as hunger. After the age of 60, the hormones that regulate appetite begin changing in subtle, but important ways. One of them is called ghrelin. Think of ghrelin as your body's internal messenger. Its job is to tell your brain when it's time to eat. When ghrelin levels rise, your brain receives one simple message: we need more energy. Earlier in life, this system worked with remarkable precision. But as we age, ghrelin can become more active during the night, even when your body doesn't truly need another meal. At the same time, another hormone called leptin begins working less effectively. Leptin is the opposite of ghrelin. It's the hormone that tells your brain, we're satisfied, we have enough fuel, you can relax. When leptin's signal becomes weaker, your brain may struggle to recognize that your body already has the energy it needs. Imagine driving a car with a fuel gauge that no longer works properly. The tank may still be half full, but if the gauge keeps flashing empty, you'll probably stop for gas anyway. Something very similar can happen inside your body during the night. Even when your stomach isn't completely empty, your brain may interpret the situation as a shortage of energy. Instead of remaining focused on recovery, it begins looking for fuel. That tiny shift can be enough to pull you out of deep sleep. You may never fully wake up, or you might suddenly open your eyes, feeling unsettled without understanding why. Natural peanut butter may help because it delivers something your body appreciates during these long overnight hours: slow, steady nourishment. Unlike sugary snacks that disappear quickly after digestion, peanut butter combines healthy fats with plant protein, creating a much slower release of energy. Think of the difference between lighting a sheet of paper and placing a thick log into a fireplace. The paper burns brightly for a few seconds before disappearing. The log burns quietly for hours. Your body prefers the second option while you sleep. Instead of receiving one quick burst of energy followed by another drop, It receives a gentle supply of fuel that lasts much longer. This slower digestion may help reduce unnecessary hunger signals and allow your body to remain focused on the work that truly matters overnight. That means repairing tissues, balancing hormones, supporting your immune system, and preparing you for tomorrow morning. Researchers have found that protein-rich evening snacks can help reduce overnight ghrelin levels while increasing feelings of satiety throughout the night, particularly in older adults. In other words, your body spends less time asking for food and more time doing what sleep is actually meant for. And one of the most important things your body repairs overnight is your muscles. Here's why that matters so much after 60. If you're finding today's video helpful, take just a second to press the like button. It really helps us reach more adults over 60 who are searching for simple, science-based ways to sleep better and feel stronger every morning. And if you enjoy practical health tips like these, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week we share easy habits that can help you stay healthier, more active, and more independent as you age. Your muscles aren't rebuilt while you're walking. They're rebuilt while you're sleeping. Every step you took today mattered. Walking through the grocery store, climbing the stairs, carrying shopping bags, working in the garden, taking your dog for a walk. Even standing up from your favorite chair placed a small amount of stress on your muscles. That may sound like a bad thing, but it's actually exactly how muscles become stronger. Every movement creates tiny, microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. Don't worry, that's completely normal. In fact, it's a sign that your muscles are being challenged in a healthy way. But here's something many people misunderstand. Those muscles don't rebuild while you're walking. They don't rebuild while you're exercising. And they certainly don't rebuild while you're sitting on the couch afterward. The real work begins much later, when you're asleep. Think of your muscles like a road after a busy day of traffic. Cars have worn down the surface. Small cracks have appeared. Nothing serious, but enough that repairs are needed. During the night, your body sends out its own repair crew. Amino acids become the building blocks. Hormones coordinate the work. Damaged fibers are rebuilt. Inflammation is brought under control. By morning, your muscles are supposed to be stronger, more resilient, and ready for another day. At least that's how it works when we're younger. After the age of 60, the process changes. Your body naturally produces less growth hormone. Protein digestion becomes less efficient, and your muscles become less responsive to the amino acids they receive. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It sounds complicated, but the idea is actually simple. Imagine trying to water a garden with a hose that's partially blocked. You may still have plenty of water, but much less reaches the plants. The same thing happens with aging muscles. Even if you eat enough protein during the day, your muscles don't use it as effectively as they once did. That's one reason many adults notice weaker legs, slower recovery, reduced balance, and increasing difficulty performing everyday activities. You may not even realize it's happening. You simply begin avoiding stairs. You walk a little slower. You hesitate before standing up. Many people assume this is simply getting old. But often, part of the problem is that your muscles aren't receiving the nutrients they need during the hours when they're actually rebuilding. That's one reason researchers have become increasingly interested in protein before bedtime. Instead of finishing dinner at 6 o'clock and asking your muscles to wait 12 or 13 hours before receiving more amino acids, a small bedtime snack provides additional building blocks during the exact period when repair is taking place. Natural peanut butter isn't a high-protein food like chicken or Greek yogurt, but it does provide a valuable combination of plant protein, healthy fats, and slow digestion. That means the amino acids become available gradually instead of disappearing quickly. Think of it like workers receiving building materials throughout the night instead of all at once. The repair crew never has to stop because supplies have run out. Research published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise has shown that consuming protein before sleep can significantly increase overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults, helping support recovery while the body rests. Now, eating peanut butter before bed isn't a miracle cure. It won't rebuild years of lost muscle overnight. But when combined with regular movement, strength exercises, and a balanced diet, it can become one more small habit that supports healthier aging. And those small habits are often the ones that make the biggest difference over time. If you've been wondering why your legs feel heavier in the morning, why climbing stairs seems harder than it used to, or why you recover more slowly after even light activity, your overnight muscle repair may be playing a much bigger role than you think. But muscles aren't the only part of your body working through the night. While they're being repaired, your brain is also incredibly busy organizing memories, balancing stress hormones, clearing away waste products, and preparing you for the day ahead. And one overlooked mineral inside natural peanut butter may quietly support every one of those processes at the very same time. Let's take a closer look at why that matters so much when you wake up tomorrow morning.